right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day today. Well, you should be, because today is North American regional finals, and a lot of these other regions have been having their regional finals as well. I think APAC North had theirs yesterday, with Fnatic taking the big W, and then also all the other regions are taking place at separate times, and obviously they want to keep the viewership spread abroad as well, so I totally understand. However, we are also right here on the ALGS channel going to be hosting our very first live stream ever. If you guys want to come tune in, 6 p.m. Eastern is the time that the regional finals start. We'll probably be live over here about 5:45 Eastern as well. This is going to be a North American regional finals watch party. If you guys want to come tune in, we would love to have you, love to chat with you. I know it's probably not going to be a lot of people that show up, but still, I thought it'd be fun to do for our first ever live stream as well. And however, we do need to discuss a lot of drama going into today. A lot of teams that you would expect to be making it have had their fair struggles. TSM, NRG, a lot of people on the brink of not making LAN, and for the ALGS to split 2 playoffs coming in London in just a couple of weeks time. We also got to discuss some drama behind teams not liking each other. There's some beef with TSM and NRG, and people rage quitting and people getting mad that the scrimmage qualities have been going down because of XYZ team and XYZ team. So let's talk about all of that today, and including how saying that they've lost respect, or rep specifically, for NRG Sweet Dreams. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. Without further ado, go ahead and dive right into this. I know it was a long intro, but we have, like I said, a lot to discuss. So about 3 days ago, we had some scrimmage rage quits that went viral again, and these have been happening a lot lately. Scrimmage quality has really gone down over the last couple of weeks, and a lot of people were blaming it for A, the state of the game, B, because scrimmages don't really amount to anything, C, because people aren't taking the game seriously anymore, and D and E and F, and literally every single reason in the book they have been making for not showing up to scrims, leaving scrims early, not taking it seriously, not playing the way that you would in ALGS, and that's why a lot of people have been aggravated with it. Well, you've also had some issues where people were just simply getting mad, and his Watson apparently making Scrowy. I never know how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't understand why Apex players always pick the most hardest pronunciations of words for their names in the game. Anyways, 100 Thieves player Scrowy. I don't know how you pronounce it. Guys, let me know that. Educate me in the comments. I'm actually dumb. Okay, so his Watson makes him rage quit in the middle of scrims, and we've seen a lot of teams do this, but for what reason? Well, I think a lot of these reasons could be valid. Roll the clip.
I've only hit 70 hours.
Yeah, I mean, they could. What if they win regional?
Kill Sky, kill Sky, kill Sky, fun, kill Sky. Okay.
Like, that is bad.
Play more.
I got landed on.
But it's like, did you actually?
Sending them packing? You packing them up over there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Fuck said that.
GG.
Oh.
Why'd you leave? We
Why'd
get your
you
fucking
fucking
banner.
leave? What?
I'm out.
What?
What?
See you guys next week.
He left. Oh my goodness.
No way, dude.
He left.
No shot. Who is that? Who is that?
It's 100 Thieves.
We're on Reddit for sure.
No shot. I mean, no, that's a free fuck. He was
No,
wilding
that's
out.
fair.
That was insane. Like,
He was getting crazy.
like
We're
I don't know.
conditioning him.
Like, nah, like
Yeah.
they
He's
can
way
have
too
that, but
comfortable.
that was just straight up disrespectful. That one. He didn't even like consider us landing on him. He fucking left the game.
I can't believe he left.
I can't
Oh,
believe he
God.
left the game either.
I wasn't even gonna spam finish or anything. I was just gonna thirst him.
I was gonna thirst him and just leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, his team's fucking pissed.
So obviously, like, I get it. It's a little bit of annoying to have a team drop on you and just kind of like grief your game immediately. But are they griefing? Is it his fault for not being aware that a team could drop on him and get a free, easy kill point as well? Well, all things considered, I think all across the board, people were not taking scrims seriously, and that was to be a big blame for all of this as well. Speaking of scrims, last night they decided to get away from regular scrims and go to match point scrims, because that is what regional finals is going to be. Match point finals going in to see who will make the qualifications for split 2 playoffs. Now we know overall standings right now is still going to be what is considered to go into these playoffs and to qualify. However, regional finals is going to be a match point format, and then the winners from that will have that score added unto their overall standings, and then the top 11 North American teams will qualify. So last night, as according to Matchpoint Scrims, The top three were Wildcard winning it all. Second place was Luminosity, and third place was TSM. Obviously, TSM needs some good games. However, you see a very, very massive point disparity between Wildcard and the rest of the entire lobby. You see Tripods up there. You see a lot of these other teams playing. And the thing is, the quality of these, you could still argue, are not that good. We saw NRG actually rage quit again last night in these match point finals. These were like the last scrims that they had, and I am going to go through all of these as well. I actually think it was the night before last. I am going to go through some of these teams because you can actually see that a lot of these teams aren't even in the regional finals. So why would they be playing it, right? Well, it's because a lot of people are not taking scrims seriously overall, and then sadly, long story short, a lot of people aren't taking it seriously. Therefore, the quality of scrims get worse. Therefore, you have teams that show up for match point finals or scrims that shouldn't even be there because they're not even playing in the regional finals, but they still won't practice. And you know, also you could see if this was the real scrims that it should have been, the following teams would have made LAN if it was starting based upon this: Xset, Furia, Optic, FaZe, TSM, Wildcard, Luminosity, Dark Zero, 100 Thieves, and Glitch Energy, and Meat Lovers as well. And then also showing some other teams that wouldn't have made it. NRG obviously having a bad day because they ended up leaving, and we want to talk about that as well because Reps and How over on the Apex Lounge channel have a video doing pretty good over there. By the way, make sure to go show that channel some love, like and subscribe, and all of this stuff. Anyways, Reps and How losing respect, quote, they say, for NRG Sweet after what he did in these scrims. Yeah, he actually left in the middle of the scrims, and a lot of people were upset you know, with him doing that. Some people were saying that Nathan was having some PC issues and his PC was chalked and they didn't want to play on that. And a lot of people were saying, look, Sweet's got, you know, every right in the world to be this way because the quality of scrims overall has been down. It's been bad. But is this way going out the way that it should have been done? Well, I guess honestly you can't really say until you see the results from today's matches and see if it all played a factor. Roll the clip.
NRG's left.
Nice.
NRG on top. Basco, thanks for 13 months. It's the last day of scrims too, and you're gonna leave? You don't have scrims tomorrow. Come on.
Unacceptable. Send them to jail.
Or we should just find players that leave. Or, like, practice,
Yeah.
really.
They should give all the other teams money if they leave scrims.
I'm not for that. That was one. They sent it to me.
Oh, hi, there's
Struggle with dub with Sweet in the reads.
Reads and who's that random guy you said?
Whoever said the sky's
Wait.
the limit never left the ground.
I'm not familiar.
Like, the Sweet Dreams, NRG.
Still, Oakley, that is.
He just left scrims.
Who?
Oh, that guy that I lost all respect for when he left scrims. That guy.
So I want to also give you guys a little bit of an update as to what is to be expected for today. You guys know that the overall standings invited the top 20 teams overall to go into the regional finals. Tripods barely missed this gate. A couple other teams barely missed this gate. You've got a lot of teams that sadly did not make it. That's why we're going to see a lot of roster changes coming out of Litecoin Esports. However, a couple teams that did make it: Drug Free, Native, E8, Sentinel, CLG, Oxygen, Lanimals. The list goes on and on and on. However, only the top 11 teams are going to qualify for this. So what that means is that the regional finals is just a small puzzle piece into that. Now you can see that there's round 6 and whatnot. However, there is no definitive amount of rounds. It's actually going to be match point. So therefore you're going to have a simple finals format here. So whoever gets the match point first and then wins the following game is going to be the first winner that ends the night overall. Whenever that ending comes through, you'll take all of these scores, you'll take all of these points and add your points over to the overall standings. The top 11 overall standings will be invited to the LAN. Right now as it sits, NRG is there. They are definitely looking good to make it. However, they are tied with Wildcard and Complexities right behind. You've got Lanimals close behind as well. I would say Oxygen is really fighting an uphill battle. They're going to have an absolute insane day to make anything work, which I don't see happening, to be quite honest with you. You can see Glitch Energy is currently in 5th place overall, so they're looking good. So all you really need is for NRG to do about a net positive, like something very even, to get a decent placement to be in this as well. So you're going to need Wildcard to not do good, Complexity to not do good, and Lanimals to not do maybe not necessarily even bad, but just not outstanding. As long as they don't do outstanding and you do solid, you should be somewhat fine. So they just really got to outperform those guys, and I think they should be good. So if you see a world where complexity, Lanimals, or wildcard is above NRG, you might need to worry about NRG, unless that means not Litecoin, Luminosity or Meat Lovers struggle today as well. That could propose some issues. TSM struggles, it could be bad. I think TSM is a little bit more safer, obviously, than NRG. They are, 5 points ahead of them here, and that could mean, so every little point matters here. So you've got teams that are already punched in. Optic Gaming, Xset, Furia, all those guys look so good. Dark Zero's pretty good as well. Glitch Energy more than likely will make it as long as they don't do absolutely horrible. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much guaranteed, to be honest with you. At this point, Glitch Energy looks very, very good. And then 100 Thieves FaZe also looking very good. So it's really these middle teams we need to worry about here. Everything from Lanimals in between TSM is the big worry here. You could possibly pull 100 Thieves in here, but I think not. And so this is what we're really going to be watching out for, are these couple of handful of teams right here. I think obviously one of the biggest things to know is to see whether or not the infamous question, is NRG going to clutch up considering all of the drama with the ALGS scrims as of late, or will they fall behind and sadly miss the LAN? Which is kind of weird, because when you look back at this, you saw like at the beginning of the stages, we thought it was going to be quite opposite, right? TSM was looking bad, NRG was looking good. Day 2, once again, TSM not looking too great, looking a little mediocre, while NRG on the other hand was still placing very good. And now the things have flip-flopped towards the end of the season, or the next split anyways, and we're seeing NRG towards the bottom, we're seeing TSM towards the top, and we'll see if that trend continues as we go into our overall standings. Once again, the top 11 in the overall standings will make it into the finals for split 2 playoffs. So obviously there is a little bit of friendly banner, there's a little bit of trolling going on here. I don't think really that they've truly lost respect for them. I know that they all respect each other at the end of the day, and honestly, when you look at how bad the quality of scrims have been, we've seen TSM do the same thing, right? They have had days where they didn't show up for scrims as well. So I really don't think that they're in a place to say for sure that obviously they're wrong for leaving. I think TSM's done the same thing, but they also didn't do it on like match point finals, right? Where scrims where they're trying to get ready like the day before the games and such. But regardless, I don't think that there's too much to look into it. We'll see how NRG performs today, and whether or not the lack of scrims and the lack of scrim quality has taken effect into their performance. Also wanted to mention this, in the scrims last night, Reptar actually performed, 2 days ago when they were doing these, Reptar had performed one of the craziest things that we saw in these score finals, that Wildcard Gaming 101 points. Yes, they were popping off. You could also see Elevate, which is E8, 28 points, not doing too hot. And honestly, a lot of people have been wondering the future of that team as well. Zach Mazer and co, Designful, those guys not looking as good as we thought they were going to look. Well, Reptar gets a crazy 1v3, and when you're in a pro league like this and all these players are this good, in my opinion, 1v3s just like should not ever happen. Maybe they should be very, very, very rare, especially in a battle royale like this. But take a look at this 1v3 versus Elevate. Roll the clip.
At all. We're never doing this at all.
Yeah, you can, we can.
I'm batting on this, I'm batting. They're just gonna take one close me.
You're running through your shit. He's a free kill. They must kill. Nice, kill him, finish him. Swap it.
Kill that enemy. Bro, what am I playing? Res him. Chaotix team, bro. They're never gonna do this at all. In ALGS. Oh, let me heal.
Yeah, full heal. He's outside your door. Reptar's on it today, bro. Rep's on it today.
We'll do this shit today, man.
Yeah, someone go tell these fucks they're just. Oh, dude.
We can get a fucking Moby. I'll grab your shit out here.
So you can see a common thing that we're hearing is that, oh, teams wouldn't do this in real ALGS. So people are playing scrims, totally different. So I get the 1v3 was obviously really sick. Reptar was popping off. But still, you hate to see people not taking it seriously, or maybe doing things that they shouldn't be doing or would never be doing. Regardless, that is the big tier 1 news as we go into the big match for regional finals today. Lastly, as we close the video out, a lot of roster changes down in the challenger circuit scene, and also former pro league scene. Hambino also looking for team for ALGS LCQ. Obviously, this guy's got a lot of accolades and a lot of promise in here. Shiny as well, looking with Sauce taking a back seat. We obviously saw that him and Hambino were looking for one moving forward, and now say looking for a team for pro league moving forward for the LCQ spot as well. Benjamin Frost also, you guys may know this guy, Zypher. or Zephyr. I don't know how to pronounce it. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce anything, quite frankly, and I should know because this guy's been casting ALGS stuff for quite some time. You know, yes, punch me in the face because I'm stupid. Anyways, he has joined Texas A&M University as an Apex team lead coach earlier this semester. Love to see that, and congratulations on the new role. McLovin, also former Litecoin Esports as well in the Pro League, looking for a player, one more player with Yaz as well. Also, you see Silent HNL from Team Spire leaving competitive Apex after Challenger Circuit 3, moving back to Hawaii for business sake. Prodigy Ace is another person formerly, I think he had TSM in his name at one point. I don't remember what he did with TSM. Anyways, we'll be looking for another team to compete with the next circuit in Pro League or Challengers. Anyone interested to make a team and make a run, let me know. Hit my line looking for winners. Also, Dan Manatic saying Litecoin Esports will be looking for one to fill the void in our lineup, as well as Protectful saying he's looking for one with Rambro as well for all upcoming tournaments. Seems like a lot of people have duos going into this. They're looking for one singular person rather than a full team. At least that seems to be the trend amongst most parts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. And I will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to join us at 5:45 p.m. Eastern for the North American Regional Finals watch party right here on the ALGS News channel as well. See you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.